asking me how I came about it, how I got it done. So just basically this part where you hover on the monitor and tells you, oh, it's a monitor. You do the same thing for the watch. It tells you it's a watch. The keyboard, it tells you it's a keyboard. The mobile phone right here, the mouse, the dragon, and the headsets, the cup, and so on. So I'll be showing you how I did this. So the image I use for this project will be in the link to the image will be in the description below. So let's go on. So I'm using bracket text editor because of its wonderful live preview function. So I've created a HTML document right here, named it index the HTML and the CSS, named it index.css. Index the CSS. So I've linked my CSS in my head tag. So I'll just fire up the live preview so we'll see what we have there. So here's our blank HTML document, no code on it yet. So we're creating the header tag, create the header tag that we'll use for our image to see. So let's just get our image in real quick. So you have to save to start seeing the preview. So you save, then you can see this little blue line up here showing that you have the header selected. So we'll give it a width and a height. The width should be 100% because we wanted to fill our screen. Then the height 600 pixels, like that. To get our image in, the use background image, a URL, then select our image from here. Nice. So background, once the image is cut off, I want it to fit to our div, so we'll give it background size, make it 100% for the width, then 100% for the height. Good. So that's all for the header tag. So right now we'll be creating divs above each object here. We're creating divs above each object. So when we hover over the div, we get a notification telling us that we are hovering over a particular div. So the first div we'll get is the div tag. Give it a class of monitor. Give it class monitor. Then inside the monitor we want to have a p tag. Inside the monitor div, we want to have a p tag for that will display whenever we have the mouse hover over this div monitor. So we'll just write in monitor like that. So we save, we get our live preview there, jump into CSS, select the monitor. So you see we have that blue line, a border around the div. So give it a width of 515 pixel, give it a height from to 60 pixel, Yeah, okay. So now what we want to do, you see, curve bracket, we have this nice preview here. I recommend bracket for you guys. It's free. It's an Adobe text editor. It's nice, especially because it's live preview function. So just make the position absolute, make excuse me, give a space between, make this I want to make this div fit on the monitor here, to give a left of maybe 300 pixel. Yeah, okay, 300 is too much. Let's make it to 215 or 220, 220, sorry, 250. Okay, 270 will do. Perfect. 270 is perfect. Then the top, make it 120 pixels. 120 too much, give it 100. 100 too much, give it 80. Perfect. 80 is perfect. So we have this div on our monitor perfectly, like that. So next thing we want to do is to just make it the cursor type. We make cursor a pointer, so when we move our mouse over it, we just have this hand like that. Okay, so next thing we want to do is select the p tag. Select the p tag. Make the position absolute. Position absolute. The padding, give it padding. Want padding left and right 10 pixel, up and down 15 pixel. Make the background black. Make the color white. Give a border radius of 10 pixel. Yeah, so now I want to move the the p tag to around this position here. I want to move it to around the position, so just give it a minus value for left. Give you a minus value 120 pixel. Okay, 120 is a little too much, so let's make it a 115. Yeah, perfect. Then the top, make it 50 pixel. Too small, so let's just give it 100. 100 is perfect. Next thing we want to do is create a pseudocode over, create a pseudocode for after, to create a triangle here that points towards the monitor. So we just select the monitor, the p tag, sorry, select the p tag, then use the pseudocode for after to get that here. So we create the pseudocode after is used to create an object after your original tag. Let me just illustrate a little bit. So we create a content. By the time I start entering values into the content, you see it just keeps those values beside our original object. If you need me to discuss more on the pseudocode for after, you can just leave a comment in the description below. undo that. So create a content, then want to make the width and height 0 pixels, 0 pixel. I'll explain why we have to do that in a bit. Excuse me. Then give it a border. Want to create a border, sorry, it's a little dark in here, I can't really see my keyboard. You create a border, a solid 10 pixel. I'll make it white. So now we have this border all around. Let's split the border for the top, bottom, left and right, top, bottom, left, right. So we make this top, just duplicate it a couple of times. Top, make this border bottom, border left, and border right. Okay, give it different colors so we see what we're talking about. Okay, you see I have this little complication here because it's tied into the padding here, into this p tag. So we just give the position absolute, fix that position absolute, that is fixed. So you can see we have borders all around this image. We made the width and height of this to be 0. If we give it a 10 pixel width and height, you see we have that tiny box in there. So once we make the width and height 0, it meets at a point giving you a perfect triangle. So what we'll do now is to make the borders, we don't need transparent. We need an arrow pointing to the right hand side, so that will be our border left. So just make the top transparent, do the same thing for the bottom, do the same thing for the right. So now we have border, and we have a triangle pointing to the right. So since we made the position absolute, it's easier for us to shift it to the left hand side, sorry, to the right hand side. We'll give it a right of minus, give it a minus value of 20 pixel. Perfect. Then change the color to black. So we have the arrow fitting nice just to the object. Okay, so what we want to do next is make this disappear and only appear when we hover over this div here. So we just give a display of none in the p tag. That's in the p tag, the monitor p tag. Make the display none, like that, so it doesn't display unless it's being hovered, unless the monitor is being hovered over on. So the monitor hover, select the pseudocode hover, then want to display the p tag like that. So display should be block. So we said the monitor, when the monitor is hovered over on, it should display the p tag. That's our p tag here. So it works. So hover over the monitor, it works. Hover, it works, like that. So I'll do the same thing for the ball here, then I think you guys will be able to go along with that by yourself. So just select we have to create another div for the ball. Just duplicate that real quick, then select this, the ball, change the monitor here to ball. Okay, so select the ball. Okay, we have to save this first. So we have ball up here. Select the ball. So we'll style it. We say top, sorry, position absolute, top, 400 pixel. Okay, so the was too small, so 410 pixel. Okay, let's just arrange it on it. Left, we have 200 pixel. Too much, yeah, too much. 100 pixel, still much, so leave it as 50. 70 should be perfect. 70s. So give it to reach the height. Width, the width should be around like 60 pixel. No, 80. Let's make it 90. No, 85 should do it. 85 pixel. Then the height, I think the height should be to 80 pixel. Too much 60. 70 should do, then 70. So we want the edges, the borders to cover around these I want it to cover around the ball, so just give a border radius of 50%, border radius of 50%. Yeah, so we have it round the ball perfectly. So we'll just come back here because the code is similar from the p tag. Just get the code to the hover. All we need to do is just change some values of coding that again. So that's what I recommend you do. Just copy the code and paste it. So we just change the monitor here to ball. Let's just remove this display none so we can see. So we have it hidden here. We remove this minus value, put it on maybe 10 pixel, 10. So you have it perfect over there. So 100, change it to 40 pixels. So 60, 70, 70 is nice. Have the ball there 70 pixel. Then change the pseudo here to the selector there to ball. So we have it here. We don't want it there, we want it at the top. Let's make it white so we can see what we're doing. So the arrow, the border we'll need will be the border bottom, because that's the one that is pointing up. So border bottom should be white. Then this one should be transparent, so we have that. So move this minus value so we have it in the middle here. Then we'll do the bottom, give it 20 pixel. Sorry, let's use top instead. 10 pixel. Let's use top, not bottom. Top, give it minus value, make 20, and value 20 pixel. So we make it black. Excuse me. So that is done. Finally, we just change this to ball and change this here to ball. Good. So we have to go and return display none to the p tag there. So display none. So now when we hover on the ball, we get that. So you guys should go around, do the rest for the remaining images like the keyboard, the mouse, the dragon, the headset and the watch here, the phone. I'd like to see you guys work better on this project, like use it for better stuff. If you have any questions, or just leave it in the comment below. Thank you guys for watching.